This is a little video to kind of showcase the pro acryl, the gray earth, and the snow. So what I do, because I'm making these snowy quar, let me grab this one because it's easier to grab, but I use the gray coarse dirt to get the texture I want, because I've been using this Citadel Sterling mud, and it's just, it doesn't have, it's just very thin. Dang it. It's just very thin. I don't know. There's not much texture in it. So what I use it for is kind of like a thin coat over top. So let me show you with one of these models. So I'll put it on here. That is without the coarse earth, I'm pretty sure. So I'm pretty sure that's just like the Sterling mud. But as you can see, it's just like very, not much texture, and I don't know. I prefer the muddy texture that I was able to get with the Pro Acryl. I'll show you that off. Just gives it more life, I feel. And what I do with the snow is I use this Pro Acryl texture paint. I thin it out a little bit, and then I put it kind of sparingly on the model, and then I use some Army Painter Battlefield Snow, and then I sprinkle it on top. And what I'll do is I'll seal it with a matte Mod Podge acrylic sealer so that the snow doesn't come off when I am done with it. I have a few models that are done. These are all the ones that I'm working in progress. But ignore the quar that has no head. It fell off when I was putting the texture paint on it. I don't know, it just gives it some life. And this one, I'm gonna make like a little puddle with some UV resin. Let me show you. So, I don't know if you can see that there. There's like a little puddle there right behind him. I'm going to then, once it dries, cover it with the Citadel, and then I'll try to point to it, that little puddle with some UV resin, and then add some snowy effects to it, and make it look like a little snowy puddle that's frozen over. But I'm really liking the snowy quar that I was able to make. This one, I took a head, like a Crusader head, and I cut off the head and used a drill to make the hole for the strap, so it's just a helmet that's on the backpack. I thought that was cool, because I saw in the Coftrin specialist box, they had helmetless helmets that you could put on the backpacks and stuff like that, and it was really cool. But I had to make my own because the Crusaders didn't have that. But if you want to make that, I'd recommend using an electric drill, because that's what I had to use. And then these ones are looking down the scope. I have all different kinds of uniforms, because I thought I'm going to do difference with my uniforms just to, I don't know, give it kind of more realistic uniform, miscellaneous army guys that just kind of pick their uniform however they can get it.